Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here, and boy, am I excited to be back. And we have a great, well, we have a little special surprises in store for the Streamin Demons, but we've got The Last of Us, which is not the first of us, and it ain't the video game of us, and we got Noah's Shark, motherfucker, must be Brannick, and we've got none other than, I don't know, how's that song going? Song because they'll sue us probably.
Just let it play.
90210 theme song. Hit it. For our scary one. All this more the next video. We should do an acapella version. Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix back, and my voice is still gone, so we're going to talk like an FM radio for a while. And today's special episode of Streamin Demons is brought to you by none other than, and then the sponsors of the past came back. No,
I wish.
Yeah, that was I love the sponsors of the past. I really did.
Thank you.
It was very clever. I liked it.
They were very, they really helped out those people of the past that I've never met, and they're probably dead.
Oh, they're dead. They're fucking dead. What was Combo Box or Higher Cat? What was that?
That was Combo Box.
Combo Box, yeah, good. I like that. Are you bringing that back for your new podcast?
Maybe I will. With TD Hollows.
Titties.
TD Hollows and J.M. Brannick. All acronyms, all coming at you.
Coming at you this way. But that comes out shortly, so wait out for them. For right now, we are Streamin Demons, and this is our 53rd episode. Oh, God.
Hey, good job.
We actually did a year. Actually, this is year 3, so damn.
That's pretty good.
Damn, that's not bad. Most podcasts don't get past a couple episodes. So today,
Hack.
Hack. Yeah. Well, I guess Hack came back. I just saw it kind of blurp up. It sounded like you. So
that was a mistake.
Yeah. Yes, it was. I listened to the podcast. It was a mistake. Reminding that shit.
Bully's great. Bully's great. Bully number 4 is coming out soon.
Please don't tell me it's Bully. I still have nightmares. I had to walk so. Okay, for those of you who don't know, I've been on podcasting for the longest time. I bought this shit from my staff. I have fucking go at it, and I would brief. Yeah, I didn't do any podcasting. I bought it for you guys because I think either you, Nicole, I want to do podcasting. I'm like, oh fuck it, let's do it.
It was me and John Combo way back in the day.
Yep. God rest his soul. I mean, he's still alive.
He's still alive, but God rest it.
It's very tired now. I'm tired also. And I would have to preview each podcast so before it went out live. So I'm like, okay, I would go for walks and stuff like that. And like Bully about broke me. I had to keep fucking walking. I'm like, I don't know. People think I'm stuck in my neighborhood now.
I think it probably almost broke Court too, because we had to keep bringing her back.
I think Court's reaction and was found in the Halloween or the Thanksgiving special when she was killing a bunch of people in her story. Yeah, I think that was her.
It was very gruesome.
Yeah, which I love it. We love Court or his pain.
We love it. Court's scared.
In this Streamin Demons episode, I got TV. We got 2 TV. Oh, we got 2 TV shows. Holy shit.
We do. We have
2 TV shows and
Dark Deviations.
And a Dark Deviation, which I called Lighter Than Dark because I don't know my own fucking website.
You don't.
Hey, Brian, can I do Lighter Than Dark? Like, what the fuck? No. What do you mean no? That'd be kind of cool. Then I realized that wasn't what I was thinking it was.
Oh, we figured it out.
We should bring it back to Dear Stabby.
I did like Dear Stabby. Dear Stabby was a fun one.
I like Dear Stabby. I wonder if Dear Stabby is still alive.
I think Dear Stabby lives in all of us, so I think
sometimes literally.
I think it would be good.
Yeah, so we'll bring some stuff back. Who knows? Or my good friend Dr. Payne would say, maybe.
He would not say that. He would not say that.
It's like, I don't know, maybe.
He'd say, Megadeth beer.
Megadeth beer, Jimbo. Megadeth beer. I don't know. All right, so okay, you go first. Yeah, okay, so Brandon go first, and they've got like the only non-TV show, and then we're gonna do 2 TV shows in a row. And I already know my TV show is gonna beat the shit out of your movie.
Probably.
I already know this.
Probably, because everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't that the truth? Having a podcast that's popular.
This one is kind of going off the rails.
Off the fucking rails, motherfucker. To everyone who's listening in from wherever you're doing, I know.
I apologize.
We're out of milk. I don't know why I'm telling my mom we're out of milk because I don't even live in the same country as she does, so fuck it.
But would she come over and bring you milk?
She would send it in the fucking mail. She would put it in a bag and send it in the fucking mail. I'm pretty sure.
See, and you're Canadian, so it would be a bag in a bag. A bag of milk in a bag.
It's in the bag, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just all of Canada or Quebec, but they do put milk in fucking bags for some reason. I have not figured out the reason.
I don't get it. It's weird.
I would just like cut the udder off and like screw it, milk this. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. All right, so what's your movie? Box Human, if that is your real name.
It is. It's my Christian name. It is. Yeah, it is. So, all right. So I picked a movie based on the time limit. The time limit that I had today, because of course I did. Like, I had to get this done real quick. So I looked on Tubi to pull that out. You know that's gonna make me laugh.
For those who do not know, I am not pulling anything out whatsoever. No idea.
I'm just gonna laugh if you pull it out.
It's not a Louis C.K. moment. I may be ginger, but I'm not fucking that way.
No, you're
Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love looking at it.
Dude, it's not out. I don't care what you guys say. It is not out.
It's just put the hand sanitizer on it. You'll be fine.
Grandma's cookies!
That's really weird, McBiggie. I don't know what the fuck that means in this context. I need to watch him eating grandma's cookies now because I think Mick...
This is, I don't kink shame usually, but I will today.
Today I'm making an exception. Today we're kink shaming the shit out of everyone.
So, all right. Yeah. So I went to Tubi, of course, because I love Tubi.
We actually found the other movie that we were going to watch last week.
I wish. That was so funny.
The Hallmark movie.
Oh my God, I should have watched that. Anyway, so I looked to find the shortest movie that I could find.
Oh God.
And I found an hour and 10-minute movie, and it was called, Noah's Shark. And I thought to myself, that's perfect. Yeah. And it was. It was for me. To most people, I think they would hate it. But I enjoyed it. I was literally screaming in my bed out of sheer delight and joy.
Hey. You said we shouldn't talk about this stuff on air. Got the memo from HR. You're trying to bait me now, dude.
Okay. Like, again, there's nothing that happens in my bed, trust me. Except for screaming in pure delight of the shark movie because it was amazing.
Pure delight.
Yes.
Oh, so you got my new gift.
Yeah, a shark movie called Noah's Shark.
Noah's Shark.
Noah's Shark.
Noah. Noah.
You okay there, dude? He's gone.
I'm back. Sorry.
He's gone. So, Noah's Shark is, it's almost played seriously, but almost played like not seriously. Okay. So actually, the first 2 parts of it, I was in it to win it. The last half, not half, but the last part, they kind of lost me. But the first half, especially the first half, I was giddy the entire time because it's insanely funny. So, but again, like tongue in cheek. It's not Sharks of the Corn, which is amazing.
Wait. There's actually a fucking movie called Sharks of the Porn.
I love
Corn. Oh my God, I
it.
meant the corn.
Sharks of the Porn.
On Burning Angel. That's a
On
new one.
Burning Angel. It's got small hands. It's great.
You
Owen
fucking know,
Gray.
my shit autocorrects to small hands to people now. I have to explain like what the fuck I'm telling people small hands. Love you, but still,
Beautiful.
like
I
I
love
need
it.
to get a new phone, man. I need to get a new phone.
Your FBI agent knows. He just knows.
Way too much about me.
Way too much.
It's not
Way.
Shark.
Apple knows too much. Everybody knows too much.
But okay.
Okay.
Everyone knows, but who knows what we know as we know.
Everybody, my FBI agent knows that I enjoyed Sharks of the Corn too. But
I love looking at it.
yeah, exactly. I
Everyone
did.
loves looking at Sharks of the Corn.
I do. Well, that too. Well, I'll talk. Actually, I'm going to write a review on Sharks of the Corn. So we're going to shelve that because I have drawings. Oh, absolutely. I have so many drawings. But this one I don't have drawings because we're talking live.
Yeah.
Right now.
Versus talking dead.
Talking you to you.
Dead people talking
with you, through you. Okay, so
in you. Oh wait, no. That's something else. Step one back. Step one back.
HR is in my office again.
Har. Oh wait, you mean that's an HR? Sorry.
Okay, so Noah's Shark is about a priest who's actually pretty woke. Who's pretty chill because, like, in the first scene, he's like, if there's God's gonna help us if he's there or if she's there. I'm like, hey, equal opportunity priest. So he is going to have this really shitty TV show where he exorcises demons out of people. One of the
TV show.
Huh?
How does everyone get a TV show?
Everybody has a TV show.
Everyone but me now. What the fuck?
Everybody has one. Out. Well, I'm sorry.
I'm writing a TV show now.
You gotta be a priest and you gotta exorcise demons out of people.
Like jumping attacks and shit?
Maybe. So
fine.
One of the people that he's going to exorcise this demon out of
Baby Yoda.
Yes.
You gotta leave that shit. Baby Yoda's in this movie?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So Baby Yoda accuses him of sexual misconduct.
I love looking at
it. That's weird.
Inappropriate.
That is inappropriate.
Absolutely, kazoo that shit.
That is kazoo. Kazoo worthy. So his TV show gets canceled. It's a sad thing. I actually really liked the character of the priest. I thought the acting in it is appropriately wooden and weird, and I loved all of it. So basically after that, one of his, I think, producers, I couldn't tell what he was, but comes to him with an idea of he knows that he's found a book about a witch who knows about the Ark of the Covenant? No. Sorry, Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. I got that confused. Anyway, Noah's Ark. So Noah had another son that nobody talks about. And that son slept with a harlot, and she had a baby, and the baby begot a cult or whatever. Anyway, that's not a big problem. The big problem is that because the son went and slept with this harlot and stuff like that, he was cursed, and he was cursed by a talking shark.
Of course.
And at this point, that was when I screamed in delight with this shark puppet coming up and pretending to talk to him. And I'm like, this is the best movie I've ever seen in this moment. Just this moment.
Okay. What kind of puppet? We're talking like Jim Henson puppets? Or
God, no.
Is it Roller
2 steps up from Roller Gator.
Oh.
But babyish steps.
Baby steps.
It's like
Roller Gator. Got it.
It's a something. And so again, talking evil shark, I'm I'm in. So Noah's Ark is now possessed or something because they threw the dude out and the shark ate him or whatever. So the priest, they find a piece of wood. Like the guy's like, this is from Noah's Ark, and he exercises the piece of wood. It's really good.
He's exercising his wood. Yes. I was doing that earlier today. I was exercising my wood, and I protect my hands. You know what's getting really bad? I'm so OCD, and I got so much germophobia. I actually protect my hands as I protect my. We are on cam right now.
We are on everything.
Oh shit! My bad. I know I said that. Yes, you were exercising your wood. Go on.
Yes, I wasn't. Unfortunately,
you weren't exercising your wood.
No, this priest was.
The priest was exercising your wood.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes. Dude. Consensually. Don't kink shame me. Don't you fucking shame me.
Right, you're right.
You know? So the guy's like, okay, we gotta find Noah's Ark because for one, that's like an incredible find. We can say that like God exists and whatnot. So they go off
on a boat. We need a bigger boat. If they fucking say we need a bigger boat in this fucking movie, I'm suing.
They did not, sadly.
Okay, that's a fucking missed opportunity.
That was a missed opportunity. But they had to go, and because the boat was actually located in Turkey, they had to, I swear to God, they had to go get a mercenary who was this producer's like ex-girlfriend, who was like this badass gun person, but like it's crazy. It's one of those like we need you for a job, you know, like that's in every like one of these fucking movies where it's like
only you will do.
Yeah, exactly. And so she comes along, the TV guy comes along. This is kind of when it kind of lost me because I kept going into flashbacks, and I'm like, I don't need flashbacks. I remember the movie because I just watched it. Like
the fucking movie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
It was insane to pad out the movie.
Then it's only like an hour 20 or 10?
Hour and 10.
Hour
so
10.
Probably literally 10 of those minutes were flashbacks.
Just hit your fucking 9 or 60, man.
So the ending of it kind of lost me. But again, like if people like bad movies and not like Sharkenstein or whatever that movie was, I didn't like that one. But if you're wanting like a good bad movie that's kind of tongue-in-cheek but is gonna be great whether you're high or whether you're sober, because I was sober and my friends are like, are you sure? And I'm like, I think so. I think so.
I want some on spaghetti. I'm a fucking
and again, like for me to be alone and laughing my ass off, like immediately I was like, oh my God, I have to call somebody. Like I need a support person to watch this with me.
And you didn't fucking call me.
So basically, I'm gonna be watching this movie again at some point. It was fun. So I'm gonna give it, and it actually had pretty good music. So I'm going to give it a 3 stars.
3 stars.
3 Cthulhu's. Yes.
3 Cthulhu. Yeah, thanks for getting our rating system right. It's only been 3 fucking years.
I know, whatever. Like,
I
forget the name of this. Is like Streamin Demons.
Next up on Creaming Your Demon. No, Streamin Demons. No, Streamin Demons. No. All right, 3 stars, huh? Well, shit. You know what? I can follow this.
Yes, you can.
I can follow this and I can fucking crush it. Why? Because I got The Last of Us, motherfuckers. That's right. We got Baby Yoda. We've got the dude from Game of Thrones. No, not that dude. The other dude. The one that fucks his sister. No, not that guy who fucks his sister. The other guy who fucks. The other guy who fucks his sister. Right? Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a lot.
And we've got the girl from Game of Thrones. No, not that girl. No. The one who kills the big dude. No. Not another build. Yes.
What about
spoiler? Yeah. What?
Okay. That one? That one?
Not that one.
The other one. Not that one. The other one.
Yes, right there.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Got Pedro Pascal and
He's
Bella
great.
Ramsey. Pedro Pascal is great, and so is Bella Ramsey. It's one of those things where you need the perfect casting, man. And when I saw Bella Ramsey, I'm like, that don't fucking look like Ellie. But I can kind of see it, and Pedro doesn't really like Joel. So I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, if you kind of use your imagination, it looks like Ellie and Joel. But they embody Ellie and Joel, which is far more important. They're not doing a
straight for straight.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this looks just like it. We must get this person looks just like this person. And they're like, no, they're actually doing some nice acting in it. And their charisma is very much on stage. And I will have to say, I will admit, I played the video game. One of my friends told me, you have to play this fucking game. It's the most amazing game in the world. The story will just grab you and kick you in the nuts 12 times. And she was right. The story just kicked me in the nuts 12 times. And I was like, oh my God, this fucking game. I almost bought a PlayStation just to buy the sequel. Like, this game is fucking awesome. And they made the TV show. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna, I want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. Because, it's like, my God, can you really beat that game? Can you really do better than the fucking game already did, story-wise? And the answer is yes. Yes, they can.
Wow.
And they do it by being extremely faithful to the fucking game.
Yeah, you need to.
Now, they don't do like beat by beat by beat by beat, but they do broad swaps, and they make the characters move. You care about them. And for the people who haven't played the video game, as I was watching with someone who's never played the game, and they're like, oh my God, this, like, I didn't want to say out loud, like, yeah, don't get too attached to the character. It's like, just like, oh, it's kind of like Game of Thrones. I didn't even say that even. But they're like, oh my God, I can't wait. Like, oh my God, why they do that fucking character? I'm like, yeah, well, that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. The Last of Us. Just the name of the game. And I will tell you, there's parts of the game that creep me out because I don't like funguses. Don't like them. They even some mushrooms freak me out. I'm like, God damn it. And if you haven't seen The Last of Us, it's just basically one big fungus. Clickers and diggers and da 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 da. And I'd rather see a zombie. I'd rather see a real zombie than see one more Last of Us clickety click clacks. It's just something about the eyes crusting over. It looks like a syphilis fucking patient, man. And humanity at its worst, which is what I love. Like they don't pull any punches on this shit. They make people real. They make you feel it. The CGI is probably there. I don't know. I don't know.
Is there somewhere?
No, it's got to be somewhere. They probably have practical effects too, but I can't imagine they do everything in practical. They absolutely have a great sound, and the writing is solid. It is absolutely from start to finish. Neil Druckerman. Just me, Druckmann. I don't know why I call you Druckerman. My bad.
I thought you were going to say Neil Diamond, and I was going to lose my shit.
Neil Diamond did our fucking music for that Buffy the Vampire podcast we had.
Neil Diamond?
Neil fucking Diamond did our shit for that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like Heartlight Neil Diamond?
Like Neil fucking Diamond did it.
Wow, that's amazing.
We had to wait a couple fucking months.
I do hear that if you wrestle him and beat him in the wrestle, he will do a song for you.
Yeah, that's why the pain take him. No, Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin. They are creating, and I do believe they are faithful as fuck. And that was one thing I hated about Game of Thrones. It was faithful as fuck for like the first couple seasons, and then went off the rails, completely off the rails, and nothing made sense to the characters anymore. This was faithful through and through, and Pedro Pascal, or Pascal, as I like to call him, and Bella Ramsey are amazeballs in this. I think I see some awards. I love it. There's things that I want to see more of. Even though I played the video game and I knew how it end, it still had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
It's like I knew how to fucking end. It still had me on the edge of my seat. That's the mark of a good TV show. And it wouldn't work as a movie.
No, there's too much. There's too much to build off of.
Yeah, absolutely. And no spoilers. I won't spoil anything. But I think Bella should get an award for one of her episodes where, let's just say, it involves a bar and, we'll just leave it at that. It involves a bar and a diner and eating. The end.
I know that it had more of the queer story too in it as well from the game.
That surprised me.
But expanded.
That surprised me. I kind of remembered. I made a tweet. So we used to live tweet. And by the way, HBO, you guys dropped the fucking ball. You guys are horrible PR people. But I'll be straight out with Showtime was retweeting us. I'm like, fucking your competitors are because the woman from Yellow Jacket was in it. So HBO, suck a dick. Anyways, see you guys later in Game of Thrones 5. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. They don't do that much for me anymore. I don't work for them anymore. So you are like, oh yeah, this episode, like I forgot. I actually forgot, like, oh, there's like one chapter you know, when you see Bill, I'm like, oh my God, that's right. That's gonna be, you know, this guy. And like, oh, that's right, they are gay. I'm like, oh, that's right, nice. And then you see the other guy, Bill's boyfriend,
significant other,
husband, what it would have been
partner.
If they got partner. I like partner. Yeah. And I was also watching White Lotus. I'm like, holy shit, this is the same motherfucker. It's the same motherfucker in White Lotus. I think he's typing himself. But I forgot that was in there, so it was a nice surprise, but I didn't know Ellie's story would be in there. Because I knew from rumors of, I didn't play the second game yet. I knew from rumors from part 2 that she was gay. I did not see anything of it because I didn't buy the download expansion packs for part 1. So that was that one story was brand new to me when she's in the mall with her friend. Brand new to me. I was like an old person. So when are you gonna bring your friend over? I'm like, oh, your friends are so cute. Yes, of course, darling. You can sleep with your friend in the same room. That's what girls do together. Yeah, you know.
Well, I think a lot of parents don't expect that.
No, no one expects a Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the lesbian invasion.
Lesbian Invasion. That was the name of my band in high school. How weird.
Mine too.
I know you look familiar.
They were bandmates.
We were bandmates. Yes, we were. All right, so it goes on. I mean, there's some great surprises. I love people losing their shit because apparently fictional characters can't be gay or something.
They do that every time. Every fucking time.
Like the mermaid being black. That's like it's not faithful to the original. Like the original where she fucking dies and go to purgatory after the guy cheats on her. That original
where she turns into sea foam.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you mean the Disney remake of the original? Okay.
And like all the Disney remakes are not like the originals anyway, guys. So just chill the fuck out.
This one, this Last of Us is on HBO. This Last of Us is amazing. If you played the video game, it's still got some prizes. It's got some awesomeness. If you haven't played the video game, it's got some awesomeness. It's not for little kids, not because of anything except for the level of violence and the clickety clacks and the fucking heartbreak that happens. This is not for a little kid one. It should be rated R. I don't know what kind of TV M or not M. What would the TV rating be on this? MA. Got it.
Yeah.
It's an honest MA. You can speed read this. It's like fucking 50-minute episodes. Go for it. There's only like 9 of them.
Speaking of clicker,
yeah,
I learned today that in the UK, that means like a little bit of poo stuck on the poo hairs.
Like clean. Oh, that's a toilet paper clicker, huh? I didn't know that.
It's clicker, yeah. So there you go. An extra gross surprise.
The more you know. And you know, speaking of not clickers or the UK, but Courtsquare actually writes off The Last of Us for our website, HauntedMTL. And
go check it out.
I love it. Some of my favorite reviews are coming from Court, especially Last of Us. There's sometimes where she'll get a review before I get to watch it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not watching it yet.
Exactly.
But
no spoilers.
No spoilers at all. Go check it out. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5 Cthulhu's, even though HBO is kind of douchey with me right now. And I'm not holding it back. 5 out of 5. I honestly think both Pedro and Bella deserve awards. Bella more so than Pedro. But
and they gave her so much shit. I hated that in the beginning because I remember hearing the hype and whatnot, and everybody just went right to the thing of, well, she's not pretty enough. And
Which
it's
is
like,
really weird. Yeah.
fuck off. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Like, you can eat a dick. I don't know. Like, she's an
Or not.
actress. Like,
There's no,
she looks great. It's about the end of an apocalypse. Like, it's an apocalypse thing. Like, does she need to be all make-upped and, like, gorgeous and, like, having titties like TT?
Giant. Leave her alone.
Right? Fuck off. Like, so I'm really glad she's getting a praise for it. I'm glad that she's getting accolades, because she deserves it. She really does. Both of them, like you said, they're both phenomenal actors.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal actress.
Amazeballs, as somebody says.
What?
You said amazeballs.
Oh, of course I said amazeballs. Holy fuck shit bugs. She's only 19.
Yeah. She's very young.
Good for her. We don't share a birthday though. So whatever. My birthday's cool. This is it. This is it. If you're coming down and saying like if you saying like a 18 or 19-year-old doesn't look good, what the fuck's wrong with you? First of all,
exactly. Like,
and second, like if you can't make a connection with people, I don't know, man.
And again, it's you look at the quality of the work that they bring. If they're bringing quality work, and again, she looks great. She looks great. Anyway.
Yeah, she looks she's in a zombie apocalypse.
Exactly.
And she's like, tampon? I have a tampon now. Thanks, house I just robbed. Oh, sorry, the foundation wasn't. I really wanted my foundation better.
Right. I was looking for some concealer and some highlights and
Lashy Doodle. I love Lashy Doodles, by the way. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. And you haters, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So that's 5 out of 5 from me. So what's up next? Ooh.
Dark Deviations.
Dark Deviation, where we take a horror-esque episode of something that's not known for horror.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Horror. There you go. I
horror.
Really have to enunciate on this one.
And it was so surprising to me, this suggestion that you had, and I'm like, why? And you're like, well, Tara Reid, of course. And so I was looking for her, and just like that Mummy movie we watched, she was not in it.
Okay, so I have a confession. We're talking about 90210. Even though I saw it when it first came out for a bit, I wasn't like a junkie on it. I honestly thought Tara Reid was in it. But I think Tara Reid's in everything. And now I'm so embarrassed. I pulled some strings, and I got a hold of Tara Reid's agent, and they might call in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they might not too. I don't know. I don't want to prop my.
You don't want to put stress on them. That's true.
But now I feel really bad because I didn't know that Tara Reid is not in this fucking episode. So I guess Tara Reid might call in to talk about 90210, a show she's never been in.
So awesome. I was actually really excited to watch this because I have never watched 90210.
You never watched 90210?
Not one episode. Not anything. So I was coming in 100% fresh eyes. I've never seen it at all. I've only seen, I only saw, the trailers and shit that they would throw up on TV. So I only had these, preconceived ideas and things like that. It's the sexy show and this and that. It has no point.
Well, it's a TV show, lasted a bazillion years, I think, for kids who are in high school.
It has... Okay, I was 30 minutes in, and I'm like, okay, so the stakes so far.
Invited to the cool party.
Are what are we gonna wear to the party? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I have so many notes. I'm like, literally, the opening is just pumpkins and guitar riffs.
I know the guy who was supposed to do the original soundtracks for 90210, and he was He was on vacation when they tried to call him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and his agent's like, he didn't want any of this shit. Sounds like a shit show. Who wants to fucking watch this shit?
Yeah, they were probably like, don't be a squeef.
Yeah.
I wrote that down.
Yeah, is that one they actually say, squeef?
Yeah, don't be a squeef.
Okay, for those who don't know, this show came out in the 90s-ish? Early 90s. Late
90s to 2000s.
90s.
Yeah, like later on, but yeah, in the 90s.
Season 2 is 91. So you have two kids from Minnesota, Brandon Walsh and Brenda Walsh. The Walshes, they moved from Minnesota down to 90210, which we only know that's the zip code in Beverly Hills because of the fucking title of the show. Of a bunch of rich kids, so it's a fish out of water. They try to adjust. Who knows how the fuck they got down there? I can't remember. Their dad made it big. I don't know.
The only adults you see.
Yeah, the mom and dad.
The only adults you will ever see.
Walsh, Carol Potter, and James Huckles.
Which are great. They were great. They were fun.
Well, absolutely. They're very cool. And this launched a lot of careers.
Oh, 100% when I saw Shannon Doherty, Tori Spelling, Luke Perry, like
Luke Perry.
But seriously, like all of the boys looked exactly the same. In fact, I was so confused. I thought her brother was literally the person she was dating. And when
Season 8, it is.
Oh, okay. That makes actually a lot of sense. Because I'm like looking at her boyfriend thinking, you just want to fuck your brother. Like, they look exactly the same. And, whatever. That's fine. Like, I watch Star Wars. Like, it's cool. Whatever.
Thank you.
But it was so hard to tell any of them apart. Because they're all... The girls you can. The boys look all the same.
The girl, like Tori Spelling and Jenny Garth look like twins. Shannon Doherty at least has like different color hair.
Tori Spelling has that nose.
An art card.
It's the nose.
Oh, you can't be saying that.
It's nose. She has nose. She
has a nose. Everyone has a nose.
Yeah, they don't have a Tori Spelling nose though.
Yeah, and Tori's on it because of her dad. Let's be fucking honest. This is Aaron Spelling bullshit. So.
Which honestly, I liked her story. Which
so they're doing talking about costumes. So who does what costume? Jace or Brendan or Brandon Walsh is Dracula, right? And
he's the kid that stays at home. He's like, I'm gonna hand out shit to the trick or treaters.
Fuck this! I'm staying at home. He hands out raisins or some bullshit.
Yeah, and oh god, guys, that is actually a plot point.
Oh, absolutely, it is. It is because who the
huge
fuck hands out raisins on Halloween?
Nature's candy. Nature's candy.
Okay, what? Oh, what?
It's okay. I was Detroit for a second and my internet cut out, but
it's fucking candy, bitches. Raisins stab you. Oh my god. You're going dun 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 dun. I can't do the rest of the song. We'll get sued.
No, you can't.
Like Heard from the Grapevine.
Yes. Motown. City of Motown. They don't like it. But yeah, so like raisins are a big deal. Eggs are a big deal. Like this I could not make heads or tails of this show.
Okay. For those of you that don't know, in small towns, and apparently fucking Beverly Hills, people on Halloween go egging, which means you throw eggs at cars or houses and people.
Like back in the older days, like not anymore.
Oh yeah, 80s and no, now you fucking get shot. You did that.
No, because eggs are fucking $5 for 12 of them.
Before this shit, you scrape that egg off, son. You scrape that fucking
exactly.
egg off.
When he's like, "Oh, I have 3 cartons and blah," I'm like, "Shit, man! Like you just spent $15."
They're 90210. You know what I mean?
That's true. They don't care. They're rich kids. They don't care about eggs. They don't care about money.
But did you ever go egging, Box?
I did not. I did smash a few pumpkins in my day, but they were my pumpkins.
Oh, they don't fucking count for your own pumpkins.
They did because I worked hard on them.
They worked very hard.
I was a good little box.
Oh well, I was a.
You were a hellion. You were a hellion.
We mostly egged each other though. We didn't egg like cars that much.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that as fun. It's like water balloons, except grosser.
Yeah, much, and then like
much grosser and harder to get out of your clothes.
Just like the tar from the tire fires we used to do. I know I wanted tire fires. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Halloween, one guy wants, like Brian Austin Green wants to go egging, or David Silver wants to go egging, and like
the other guy wants to get laid.
Yeah, like we're like, let's go to the party. Cool Cup, I'm not invited. And we got Tori wants to be a mermaid or some shit.
Okay, so she tells everybody, I'm gonna have this great costume, and you're not gonna know about it until I get there. And this is her whole fucking deal. And I actually really enjoyed this part. So she comes dressed as a mermaid. And actually, it's a really good costume. It's a cute costume. But the funny part is she can't walk. And that is literally her character's story. And then when asshole Zorro comes up and he's all like, you shouldn't do that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, fuck off, dude. She's having fun. You know, yeah, it's kind of inconvenient. We've all had inconvenient costumes. Like, yeah, she couldn't.
Friends, like, yes, we have.
Yes.
Or costumes, too. That's what I meant. Costumes.
Yes. And like, so that was like her big thing. And honestly, because of her costume, it saved her friend's, maybe her friend's life. You know?
Or at the very least, her friend's next episode.
Her friend's sanity or help. Anyway, so yeah, because in the last 10 minutes is when we actually get something of substance. But anyway, before that, there's a lot.
Story, by the way. If anyone, it's basically an hour of commercials, right?
Right.
So through this hour of commercials, yeah, you're right. The biggest thing was like, am I going to the cool party? Yes or no? Usually I was like, yes, except for like 2 or 3 people.
What am I going to wear?
What am I going to wear? And then...
So one girl wears a witch costume.
Which girl?
The witch girl.
Which girl? Right. But which girl?
The
witch
girl. The witch, the one that's on first.
The one I thought was Tara Reid.
It's not Tara Reid.
I know.
But I honestly... It reminded me so much. So she comes out with this one outfit, and it's kind of sexy. It's like sexy maid kind of a thing. And of course, it's funny. Like nowadays, like that wasn't. I mean, it was sexy, but it wasn't like kind of how it is today.
I've seen worse people. Okay, the costume that Jenny Garth is wearing is tamer than the stuff I see at school now.
Exactly. It's actually a really tame outfit, but
for the early
Shannon
90s,
Doherty, yes, Shannon Doherty's like, "Boo, babe, you got to cover that up." You know, like guys are gonna think the wrong thing of you. Like, you know, it's not gonna be good. Like, but this whole time I'm really thinking, because she's like, "What are you?" You know, and the whole time I'm thinking like that scene in Mean Girls where she's like, "I'm a bunny, duh."
I've never seen Mean Girls. Sorry.
You need to see Mean Girls because it's great. They have a whole thing about dressing sexy for Halloween, and the whole thing I was thinking about that. So she actually doesn't get the French maid costume. She gets it.
There
we go. We did it. After how many episodes? We have a good.
I love how much it tickles you. Let's go.
I love it. Okay, stop.
Stop. Hands are up here. Stop. I'm not doing anything. You might be out of loop. Are you bad? Do anything to I can't stop it. It keeps going.
Okay, stop. Seriously. Stop.
Who cares? Okay.
Jim.
Yes.
Stop.
Sorry.
I have my notes out. Stop. I have my notes out. You're gonna make it. You're not gonna make it beautiful anymore. You gotta bring it out. You gotta pop that out when the timing's right.
Looking at it. You gotta bring it out. You still have it out?
I love
Okay.
looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, the plot points are: what are we gonna wear for our costume? Candy versus raisins.
Grandma's cookies.
Grandma's cookies. And this girl just got dumped, so she wants to look beautiful. I get that. Like she wants to bounce back, you know. So she goes to they go to the party, and everybody's dressed up. And she comes out as like this witch, I guess. It does not look like a witch outfit, but she says it is.
She has like a cape, I guess. It looks like not lingerie.
It was lingerie with basically a wand. That was it, which is whatever. And Shannon Doherty has like a good point. She's like, "Did your mom okay this? Like what?" But I get it. It's like, you know, I'm a teenager. I'm experiencing my body. I want to look beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
And Shannon Doherty's like, "Okay, I get it, but just be careful." And she's like, "I will be careful." And so they're having fun at the party and whatnot. Dracula at the door, there's a chick that he likes. She comes over. She's got
this is her house.
whatever. She had
2 kids.
bad hair. I didn't
What
like
was
her hair.
80s, dude, or it was like
It was the 90s. It was the 90s. And it was very that era and that place. Anyway, I did like her vest. Anyway, so she hangs around. There is a plot point of the children having to go to the bathroom.
Everyone has to go to the fucking bathroom this thing, man. The children do. The mermaid got to do it.
I mean, like, again, we're like 30 minutes in, and I'm like, where the fuck is the plot?
The stress is like, I need to pee.
Yeah, like, I'm like, why am I watching? This was scripted? Somebody, like,
Someone got paid to write the shit.
Somebody got paid to script supervise the shit. Like, yep, we're doing great. Good job, guys. Yeah. Anyway, the guy at the party who made all the mixtapes, he's striking out with the ladies. So he decides, fuck it, I'm leaving. He meets his friend who's like still waiting to have an egg fight with his friends.
Yeah, that's kind of sad because his friend did not get invited to the cool party. This is them in high school, and this is where sometimes if you have friends from grade school to junior high, this is where you start diverging. And spoiler alert.
Not that I would know that, Jillian. But yeah, you're right.
Bitch.
Fucking bitch.
But not Brian Austin Green, but the other kid, he don't make the next episode.
Oh, he don't?
No, 90210 went fucking hardcore at this one.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, Rape is not our sponsor.
Rape is not our sponsor, which is coming up.
Yeah.
Which is still not our sponsor.
They're coming up, and they're still not Rape, but Rape is really not our sponsor.
No. But I loved their little dialogue of like literally the guy's like, you know, I wrote this down. Times have changed and not for the better.
Yeah.
Because it's basically, he's talking about like, you know, when we were kids. I'm like, fucking dude,
when we were kids.
You're like 13. Yeah, you're like 13. I wrote in my notes, fuck off.
Yes, that is the natural reaction to it, and you're right. But that sets up the next episode where the kid blows himself the fucking way. Boom.
Does he really?
Yep.
Are you shitting me?
He fucking dies next episode. He's dead. So.
Wow, that is a hard turn.
The character. Yeah, he is just. It's not even like fucking depressed. It's kind of like accidental death.
That is a hard turn from this episode, which again, coming in fresh eyes, I'm like, nothing is happening until we get to Witchy Poo. Yeah, Witchy Poo.
Oh, that.
So she's going around. She's like, I kind of like that guy. I kind of like that guy's butt. I kind of like that guy, but I like that handsome cowboy over there. So she goes and she flirts with him, and they go get some snacks, and he's a little bit controlling. Like, that's the red flag a little bit. Because she's like, I want some, I don't know, taquitos.
Like food,
and he's like, you don't want taquitos. You want these. And she's like,
The bitch.
Okay, whatever. Like, okay.
My cheese.
So it gets kind of crowded, and
Who's the
like,
witchy girl? Who's the witchy girl? What's the names?
I don't know.
Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly's the witchy girl, for those who know Kelly. And Kelly, I believe, was played by Tara Reid, but apparently it's Janine fucking Garth.
Yeah, it's not Tara.
No, it's not Tara Reid. Not in this entire episode. You watched the entire episode and you didn't see Tara Reid once.
Oh, that's right. I shouldn't say too many spoilers. Anyway, they go upstairs and getting out of the mermaid tail comes back in a big way because rape is not our sponsor. Anyway, this episode was bananas cuckoo, but in a great time capsule way. You know, like it was a great little time capsule. It was actually a lot more wholesome, which is hilarious. You talking about the next episode? I'm like, no. From what I've watched, no. Like, this is just kids like talking about raisins as nature's candy and like, you know, like all that. Like, so you could have knocked me down with a feather with that revelation, because I would have had no clue. Because with this, it's like, honestly, I was texting my friends, I'm like, this is really surprisingly wholesome. Shannon Doherty did a great job. I actually really liked her character. I still think she's dating her brother.
Shannon Doherty. Yeah, no, Shannon did really well. The fish out of the water fish, their character was very interesting because they changed the most. The other ones are kind of like these superficials for a long, long, long time. Some get drug habits, some don't. Some go through divorces, and some. What the fuck? Hold on. Dude.
Oh, is it the agent?
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put myself on pause. Could you talk like anything for like 2 minutes?
Okay.
Or like 10 seconds.
Okay. So what am I going to talk about? Okay, I don't mind raisins. I never really minded raisins as like something that I would get out of my trick or treat. What I did mind was when I got pennies, because like you can't actually do anything with pennies. You can't even like buy candy with pennies.
Pennies, yeah, pennies are bad. But you know what was not bad? We've got none other than Tara fucking Reid.
What?
We've got fucking Tara Reid. All right.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Tara. You're on with Jim and Brannick. We're on
Big
the stream.
fans.
How are you?
Big fans.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Okay, yeah. So Tara, we got some questions. I mean, first of all, you said, yeah, big fans. We loved you in, what was the Mummy? And then
Mummy Dearest.
Mummy Dearest, Apple Pie.
Ouija Horror.
Oh my
Ouija
God.
House.
I loved you in Sharknado. Brannick hated you.
I love Sharknado. It's awesome.
And then we thought you were in 90210, but apparently
Jenny Garth, yeah, that bitch. She always gets all the shows that I'm in. No. Jenny Garth, all she's is blonde. What am I? Blonder, huh?
Brannick.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this though. You have a lot of talent though. You have a lot of talent. Like, we don't watch Jenny Garth movies. You know, we watch her.
We do not watch Jenny Garth movies. You're very correct, sir. I can call you sir. Man,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're very correct, sir. We do not watch Jenny Garth movies here. We only watch Tara Reid movies. And matter of fact, I am so honored. I want to pitch. I know you guys probably get a lot of stuff like this, and I'll let you plug stuff. I swear to God, I'm just so conscious of your time, so precious right now. But would you like to do a podcast where you read books? We want to call it Tara Reads.
Tara Reads. Think about it.
Tara Reads. I fucking love it. I like that shit. Hell yeah. No more living in the woods for me. I mean, where my big mansion for me. Yeah.
Box.
Awesome.
Is that audio kind of like the same for you? Is it kind of like weird?
It's a little bit. You know, she could be having a cold.
Oh, a cell phone. Well, would you?
Yeah, right. Cell phone. She could have head cold like you do. You know, like it's a lot of things.
Wait a minute. Wait a fuck a minute, Box. Box.
What? What?
Are you fucking Bigfoot? Are you
God
Sasquatch?
damn it! Are you Sasquatch?
I'm Sasquatch. I'm not you. You fuckers thought I was Terry Reed.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Cocaine twink.
Dude.
Hang up.
That son of a bitch.
Bigfoot got us again.
That fucking guy. Who keeps giving Bigfoot our number? Fucking Bigfoot get Terry Reed's agent now. That's what I want to know. Holy shit. That fucking guy.
Yeah, I hate that
We
guy.
poured our hearts out to Terry Reed and it turned out to be goddamn Bigfoot.
Yeah, we are actually big Terry Reed fans. So
Fucking Tinder life.
not Bigfoot fans anymore. No.
Okay, so where were we before Bigfoot fucking called us? I'm sorry.
I think we were rating it. I think we're gonna rate it.
Ratings is nostalgia for me. Fuck, man. I grew up kind of watching this on and off, and I grew up in a very small town, so like, whatever. You rate it first. I'm still formulated.
Okay, coming with it to fresh eyes and just this specific episode. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was campy. I never really got bored. I kind of liked all of their characters. It felt a little bit stilted because it was in the second season. You know, it's still getting its legs, but it was still like a very like a fun little romp down memory lane. So even though I had never watched it, it still encapsulated a certain feeling towards me and with me and at me and in me.
In me.
So a 3. I'll say a 3. I'll say a 3. Let's go.
3. Wait. You gave Noah's Shark a fucking 3, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. And I said I enjoyed Noah's Shark.
Well? Okay, so you're giving us a 3, and I gave Last of Us a 5. And this does have a lot of that Bigfoot thing. I did think it was Tara Reid, so I had to take a half point away for not being Tara Reid.
Yeah.
And the thing from being Bigfoot.
And the eggs, you gotta, with the eggs, you gotta think about that. Raisins versus chocolate, you gotta put that into it. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. All right, I'm gonna give it. Saved by the Bell. College years, no. Minus Biker Mice from Mars. Holy shit! I did not know Brian Austin Green did Biker Mice from Mars because that's also Ian Ziering's cartoon.
It was a fun cartoon.
That was a fun cartoon. I should give him a half point higher for that.
Yeah,
I'm giving this one a 3.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a solid 3. It's fun.
Yeah, that's what it is fun. It's exactly what you want. It's not a lot of thinking, and sure, maybe everyone gets raped or dies in the next fucking episode or 2, but overall,
honestly, I appreciated because there's a great scene too of a man talking about assaults on women and basically telling men no, like men have
Dylan. Luke Perry said that.
Yep. Basically, no, this is not your fault. This is a male problem, and and I thought that, especially for the 90s, I thought that was very refreshing. I mean, honestly, to this day, that should still be a thing.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is, Sharon Doherty's character started to give Kelly's shit. She started to slut shame, like, oh, it's your
fault. Well, you were wearing this and this and that. And he was the one that's like, absolutely not. You could be wearing whatever you want. And still, that's not your fault. It is not your fault.
Well, that's the wisdom that comes with being 35 in high school.
I'm looking exactly like her brother.
Yeah. So 3 3s. I will mention one thing because I know that they're in Biker Mice from Mars. I'm looking at the cast for Biker Mice from Mars. Rob Paulson from Pinky and the Brains in this thing. Ian Ziering, of course. Brad Garrett is in it.
There's a lot. Honestly,
Brian Austin Green, Mark Hamill.
Honestly, cartoons of that era had incredible voice actor talent.
Yes,
they really did.
Yes, this cartoon show is amazing, and it was a fun show. It was a really fun show.
It was a wild show that you kind of never knew what was going to happen.
Maybe we should start doing cartoons.
Maybe I've thought about doing the real Ghostbusters before.
Ooh.
Because
You
that
do
was
real Ghostbusters, I'll do the other one
which one?
with the ape.
Oh God, the actual Ghostbusters one.
Yeah.
We could compare because honestly, like the real Ghostbusters show, there's so many great little moments that are just pure genius in
Slimer. Yeah.
it.
Maybe that's the next episode. We'll do Ghostbusters versus Ghostbusters, and we'll like.
If we can find it streaming.
Well, probably somewhere.
Maybe.
We'll do the Ghostbusters with Kate McKinnon, even though I love Kate McKinnon. That movie's dog shit.
I love Kate McKinnon.
I love everyone in that cast. I think that movie's dog shit.
I would kind of maybe marry her if she asked me. Not that she would.
I would marry her. You would marry her. I would marry who would marry to her.
We have this polycule.
Fuck yes. I adore Kate McKinnon. She's
so funny.
Fuck. She's talented
She's
as fuck.
so funny, and she's so gorgeous in that movie.
Yeah. I'm a talent whore. I think that's what I discovered. I'm a talent whore.
I think that's your kink, and that's fine.
Maybe.
I don't shame that.
That's it. I don't care how people look. I just like their fucking talent.
You know, people, listeners, you've learned a lot about us today. You've learned a lot about us.
We would both fucking marry Kate McKinnon. I guess that's what we learned. Tara Reid is not in the 1.0.
No.
And we think Bigfoot sounds just like her, apparently. I thought she was just smoking.
You know, I just thought she had a head cold. Like sometimes in her movies, she sounds a little bit like she has a head cold.
You know, this is me awkward as fuck if she ever hears this.
Honestly, I think she's cool enough to play.
Well, and that's the thing. Tara, we really do like you.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we keep watching your movies. There's a reason.
We go out of our way to find your fucking movies.
Exactly.
Half fucking second, like Mommy Dearest.
I fucking watched Alone in the Dark for you. I mean,
and in the dark, not laughing in bed like Noah's Shark.
Yeah, I did laugh in bed and kick my feet a little. All right. So, do you have plugs?
The only plug I'm gonna do is apparently I'll be at Gen Con for something.
Hey.
No, I'll be in Gen Con in August, the first weekend of August. We are pimping our game. You're fucked. Come check us out at the First Play game, whatever, studio test hall thingy-majigger. And we're also doing a speech about inclusivity in horror or writing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm with some French people. Check us out. Brox, what do you want to plug?
I'm going to plug, it's actually an app. We did not get paid to say this or anything like that. This is my personal thing. I just got an app for it's like self-care. It's basically like gamification of your self-care. And it's called Finch. And Finch. And basically you get this little baby Finch, and he or she or they, because you can put in pronouns too. They get stronger as you do things for yourself, like drinking water or being more active, or meditating or doing yoga and things like that. So basically, and then you can buy them like little hats and decorate their houses. It's so stupid, but in a way it's so addicting and fun. Cute. And I do it, and you can get friends with it too. So you can get your friends involved and go visit each other and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
It's like the DigiPets, but for Finch. So DigiPets.
I'm like, it's a Tamagotchi for your self-care.
That's like Tamagotchi. I can never really.
It's like a Tamagotchi now, and you get 7 days for free. And then if you want to buy it, but honestly, I think it was like $44 for a year.
$44 for a year. You know how many eggs I can fucking do people with?
Like two dozen. But I mean, so far I did the 7-day trial, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going because I was having fun, and it was making me get up and actually do stuff, which I kind of needed to do.
Matter, and that's just priceless.
Exactly. And again, like I said, me and my friends, we can talk about it together and buy mushroom hats for our dumb birds that don't exist.
That's you said gamify is feeling better, and sometimes that's what you need. It's just something to get your ass and feel better.
Literally, literally, as we were talking, my little bird just texted me and said, "Thinking of you."
That's a bit creepy, but okay.
A
I'll
little
allow it.
bit. He sends me messages, and
I'm gonna
tells
start
me that
copying and pasting these to the people I talk to now.
See, from you, it's creepy. From my bird, it's adorable. It's like if Jelly Beans the cat could text, but she could. She has thumbs. She's just lazy.
Lazy thumbs. Oh yeah, Jelly Bean does have thumbs. You're right.
She does. She does. She does have thumbs, and but she's just lazy. She won't text me.
Well, we'll have to get her like that little cricket thing. I guess Bigfoot has a fucking thing. Maybe Jelly Bean can do it too.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
right,
I could buy it, but anyway. So that's that.
That's that. That's all. We just want to say congratulations, Jamie Lee Curtis, for winning your Oscar.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes!
Most have won it for, but
And
really,
she said stuff about the horror fans. I loved it. Anyway,
right, she did. So thank y'all. See you next week.
Right.
Or next week. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Yep. Bye.
Nah. We're all waiting for it.
I hear a cat.
I love looking at it.